Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I am working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video I'm going to show you how we can set up ambient mesh on GKE cluster. So guys, ambient mesh is now production ready. What it is, I've already created a lot of videos regarding ambient mesh in past. You can watch those particular videos. I've shown you guys how we can set up on EKS, AWS EKS, and I shown you end-to-end encryption with Istio gateway, right? And definitely you want to see if you want to go for all the details what I've already discussed. So definitely I've not deployed in past on GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine, right? So we are going to do that now, and we are going to go for the latest version, right, of ambient mesh. So the latest version, if you want to see what is the latest version of Istio Ambient Mesh, so simply we are going to deploy this version 1.24.1, right? So this is the latest release as of now, released 3 weeks ago, right? And we are going to deploy on GKE. So guys, what we are going to do, simply we are going to deploy a Kubernetes cluster. So I'm currently in my sandbox environment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to simply create a 3-node cluster, right? So let me navigate to this section, right, and go for the installation. So this is the sandbox fresh environment, and I need to set up this playground. First of all, you need to enable the API, right? And let's do that quickly. Once this API is enabled, and then we are going to set up our Kubernetes cluster just for the installation of this. So regarding this demo, guys, I'm going to show you some of the stuff. Let it deploy first quickly, then we are going to do what would be our setup instruction and all the stuff, how we are going to access and all that, right? So I'm going to go to click create cluster, right? And once you clicked it, I'm going to switch to standard mode. So simply you need to simply get rid of this, right? So by default it always try to route towards the autopilot, right? And we don't want that. So guys, this is the cluster, but I need some of the stuff which I need to update. So this is a 3-node cluster, and if I go to the cluster basic, instead of regional, I'm going to go for the zonal, right? And that would be fine. And even this sandbox not allow me to go for the regional, but it saves you cost if you're doing the testing stuff as well. So regarding the nodes, I'm going to navigate to this section. Simply I'm going to go for a little bit more CPU and memory. I'm going to select this one, and simply I'm going to click create. So the cluster creation will take some time, but till then what we are going to do, we are going to discuss some of the stuff that we are looking for in this demo, right? So guys, it is a 3-node cluster, and if I navigate to this section, I'm going to open one more tab, and if I simply type VM here, you will shortly see all the VMs are going to be available, right? So let's wait for a while. Till then I'm going to show you that what we are looking for and the installation steps. So we are not going to go to the detail what is ambient mesh, and but just a little hint regarding that. If we are looking for just simplest way to get layer 4 and layer 7 mTLS encryption inside our cluster, this is the way to do it. And one of the powerful feature we are going to see that ambient mesh or Istio 1.24.1 release has, we will see that, right? So guys, what we are going to do, simply navigate to this section, helm Istio, and here we have directories where we are going to simply install the ambient mesh, right? So simply what you need to do, you need to simply copy this guy, copy the instruction helm repo add. You need to add the repository, remote repository of Istio, right? So simply copy this guy and till here. if you want to go for the values, you can go for the values. You want to see all the values, you can do that. So we are going to do that shortly, and once done, then we are going to move to the next steps, and let me guide you towards the next steps. So next steps are, guys, going to be we are going to use Traefik with Cloudflare. Along with that, we are going to use mTLS inside it. So I'm going to pause the video till then. I'm going to wait for the cluster to be deployed. So once it's ready, we will shortly see the stuff here. So you see 3 VMs are ready, and the health check of the cluster is in progress. You will see. Let me pause the video, and I will be back with you guys shortly, right? So guys, our cluster is ready, right? If you see, this cluster is in good state, green state, and our VMs are ready, right? So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply copy this section here, and I'm going to copy the particular command, and I'm going to navigate to this section, right? And we are going to simply bring this guy locally in our machine, right? And we are going to open this guy in lens. You see it is now available, and we are going to do connectivity here with our lens as well. And I would like to open a K9S as well, so we can see the stuff more visible in our cluster, right? So let it connect, and if I navigate to this namespace, by default we have these namespace, it is a fresh cluster. So now what we are going to do, we are going to do follow the steps, and as you see, this is what we have. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply do the first step regarding the base installation. So this is the installation sequence. So I'm going to start from here. So we are going to install the Istio base. So simply, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create I'm going to simply copy this particular command, and what it does, it is actually create this namespace as well. Istio system, right? -n is for namespace, and by default it is this cluster has no namespace, and what it does, it is going to create that, right? So if I navigate to this section, and if I navigate to the workloads, simply click this guy, and you will see that new namespace is going to be available, and this is the one which we are actually interested in. So I'm going to select that, right? And okay, let's go for the other command. The other command is going to be the installation of Istio D. So simply what you need to do, copy this particular command, and as I discussed, the version is going to be this one, right? And simply I'm going to copy paste this particular command, right? So shortly you will see one pod is going to be available. So in past it has 3 components, if I remember, pilot, gallery, and citadel. Now are actually those components are actually part of this particular pod Istio D, right? So, and it is going to be available. Once it is available, we are going to go for the next step, which is going to be the CNI installation, right? So CNI installation is what we need to do for this part. We are going to in GKE we need to set up a quota as well. So we are going to simply paste this particular command, right? So in AWS you see, simply we run this particular command, we don't need to do extra stuff. So you need to run this particular command, and I'm going to then go for this particular command. So simply copy this particular command here, although you can select from here, or simply copy paste that, but I just want to show you this in a separate way, that what would be the sequence and how we are going to do that. So you will see shortly the CNI pods are going to be available in our cluster, you see. And once these pods are healthy, we are going to move to our next step, which is going to be the installation of zTernals. So this is done. So simply now we are going to simply copy this particular command and simply run it here. So let's do that. And Okay, similar stuff, guys. We can simply see from simply select this Istio system namespace, right, and you will see all the stuff here. So we have this CNI ztunnels are available. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the logs here. One of the ztunnels logs I'm going to open here instead of this. So here we might be do some different stuff, right? So anyway, this part is done. Now what we need to do is to do test regarding the mTLS stuff, right? So guys, if I navigate to this section, simply click this guy, and what I'm going to do, let me navigate to this section, and I'm going to do the download of latest version of Istio, which is, as we discussed, is 1.24.1, right? So I'm going to do it right here. That would be fine. So then I'm going to remove it. So no issues with that. So simply once you run this particular command, what it does, it is going to download the latest Istio, right, which I've already shown you. So Istio dash 1.241 release, right? So why we need that? We are going to install tools here. Navigate to tools, sorry, navigate to samples rather than tools. Samples, adds on, right? And I need to install this Prometheus. The reason of installing the Prometheus, it is going to be required by Kiali. So we just need Prometheus and Kiali, and let it install, and then we are going to do port forwarding to that. So do this stuff. So once the Prometheus and Kiali is done, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a port forwarding to that guy. So right, you see Kiali is in progress. So if I navigate to excuse me, navigate to section network services, you will see shortly that Kiali is active, and I'm going to do port forwarding to this guy. So if you navigate back to this section, wait for a while till this guy is healthy. So I'm waiting for that, right? So now it is healthy, right? So what I'm going to do, navigate to this section, simply port forward to 2001 port, right? And yeah, go for any random port, or if you want to go to select any other port, you can do that as well, right? Custom port, I'm going for the random port, right? So now we are in this Kiali section. So right, and then I'm going to navigate to the traffic graph. So currently we don't have anything, but I'm going to select this default namespace, and I'm going to select all the fields here, right? And that's what we want to see, and we are going to actually deploy one Fleetman application. So what that application has, that particular application actually makes service calls to each other, and that would be really helpful to understand what we can use in our actual production environment, right? So if I do ls here, right, so one thing I would like to do here, and I think that's this part is done. So I would like to navigate to this section. Simply instead of cd, I'm going to bring this guy here, and simply I'm going to apply -f updated Fleetman YAML. So guys, in past I've done some of the stuff regarding the Fleetman application. It gives us more visibility regarding the understanding. So let me show you the stuff what we have in Fleetman updated one. So this is the Istio label we need to update in our default namespace. Istio.io/dataplane mode is going to be ambient. That's all we need. So rest of the stuff is application, right? So okay, this part is done, guys. So now if I navigate to this section, and if I navigate to this section, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this guy to 10 seconds, that would be fine. And okay, so let's wait for a while. Let's navigate to this section. Go for the pods. Okay, let's navigate to select new one, and I'm going to simply select this default namespace, right? So you see our application is deployed, and you see now we have some data available here. So you see it is a very cool dashboards, and it is showing us the stuff regarding our service map, right? So you see if you simply zoom in, you will see a lot of cool stuff here. So let me do that. So let me zoom in a bit here. You see, so guys, if you simply click this guy, you will see that it is showing is the mTLS. So it is actually making service calls. One service is actually making service call to other service, you see. And that paralog is there. So by default, as I discussed, it provides you the encryption layer 4 and layer 7 encryption. So in past I've already covered that, but as I told you that we are now using GKE, deploying all the stuff here, right? So this is how you can see the service map and all that stuff, right? So okay, and you can reset the view as well from here, and you can toggle between different version of Traefik map. Simply click this guy, or you can see different version of it. So I think this one is pretty much simple, and if you click the legend, you will see what it is. So circle is the workload, which is actually the pod, and then we have app, and this is the service. So if you see this triangle, you will see it is going to see, you can see the service. So you can have all the stuff available here. Now guys, what we are going to do, we are going to do deployment of Traefik, right? So if I navigate back to this section, so this part regarding the fleetman is done, but I would like to introduce here latest version of Traefik, version 3. So simply I'm going to bring this guy here, and if I do ls here, and if I navigate to GCP latest version, right? So I'm going to go for this route, which is the Traefik values.yml. What it does, it is going to be provide us the one single load balancer, and along with that ingress which we are going to use it, right? So simply what guys I'm going to do, I'm going to add one DNS entry, and it is going to be a wildcard here. So let's go for this route. Okay, and I'm going to put star here, and before putting these values, I'm going to wait for a while. Till then, I'm going to simply navigate to this section, and if I do, I'm going to do the installation of Traefik, right? Traefik, whatever you can call it. So guys, these are the values. So I'm going to go for this route. So if you want to have internal Traefik, you can use the above one, but I'm going for go for this route. So guys, simply what you need to do, copy this particular command and simply run this particular command. So we are using the latest version of Traefik, which is the version 3, and this is the latest charge we are deploying here on Google Kubernetes Engine, right? So guys, shortly you will see if I navigate to this section, and currently we have logs open regarding the regarding the Z tunnel, right? So instead of doing that, what I would like to do here, I'm going to select I'm going to select one more namespace here. Instead of keep this guy selected here, if I navigate to this section, Traefik external, you will see that 3 pods regarding the Traefiks are now available, and just deselect it, and then I would like to show you the stuff that if you navigate to the service, you will see that shortly Okay, this one is selected, so simply deselect this guy and I'm going to select this Traefik external, right? So this is the external IP, which is the IP of the load balancer. So I'm going to simply navigate to this section, right, and I'm going to copy this guy. So this is the external IP. So similarly, if you want to use kubectl command, you see it is deployed. So if I do kubectl get svc in namespace, namespace is guys gonna be like this one which we mentioned above. So is like this one. So I'm going to copy this guy, right? So exactly same stuff you can do from CLI as well. It's totally up to you. So now guys, I'm going to save this guy, and once it is saved, so it is a wildcard entry, and now I'm going to simply move to the deployment of our application. So application is actually deployed, so it is pretty much ingress route. So simply I'm going to bring this guy here, and if I do ls here, so I'm going to apply this, let this guy apply, and then once it is applied, I'm going to show you the ingress route. It has been created. So kubectl get ingress route .traefik.io. in namespace default, I'm intentionally doing that, although if you don't use that, you can still get this ingress route. So let's see the command is correct. I see a little type already here I've done, so it should be ingress route. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply describe this particular ingress route. So simply describe this route. So guys, this is the one, although we have already wildcard, right? So simply what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this guy and I'm going to bring this guy on my browser. So it should give us the pure TLS, and our app should be running here. So let's see what happened. So TLS seems to be working fine. You see our application is available without any issues. So what it does, if I click this guy, it is actually going to generate traffic. So if I navigate back to this section of Kiali, you will see something like new guy is going to be available. So if I navigate to this section, so you will see traffic is actually in place. So if you zoom out, what it does, it is going to give you this section. So let me zoom in a bit here. So you see traffic is now available. So let me zoom in a bit here, and now you get a better picture hopefully. So you see guys, as I discussed, if you see this guy, if you click this guy, TLS offloading is happening at load balancer, which means actual traffic from Traefik is HTTP till here, but from here it is going to be HTTPS. So if I do zoom out here, let me show you this part. So okay, so if I click this guy, you will see that you will not see mTLS. So let's generate a little bit of traffic. So let me do generate a little bit of traffic here. You see, so I've been to Huddersfield as well. So this is London Village and Truck. If I go to Huddersfield, so I've been there in 2004, I remember. Yeah. Anyway, if I navigate to this section, you will see that, as I discussed, TLS offloading is happening here. If you want end-to-end encryption, you can do that. But if you click this guy till here, you see, and now if you click this guy, you see mTLS is enabled. So and rest of the traffic inside is absolutely mTLS, all internal traffic. So what you can do if you don't want to use ingress I've already shown you in past. For instance, let me show you this part. So Istio gateway, if you don't want to use that, what you can do for full TLS, you can approve the way like complete end-to-end TLS traffic can be possible if this particular application instead of HTTP is run on HTTPS. So requests are going to be made from here to on 443, which is going to be encrypted, and rest of so certificates are going to be different. You need to allow those certificate in your Istio D, and because your there is going to be conflict regarding the certificate mismatch. So inside we have mTLS certificates, right? So you see, let me zoom in a bit here. So that is how you can do end-to-end encryption if you don't want Istio gateway. But this is more details. So I think end-to-end, if you type and might be, you see this is the one I've added 2 months ago, end-to-end encryption. And I think it is with Istio gateway. Sorry, not this one. This is end-to-end encryption with Terraform Istio. So if you want that, it is also possible, right? So guys, that's it. If you want to set up encryption mTLS inside, that is how super simple it is. And if I navigate to this section, you will see some of the stuff is already in logs of 0 tier. You see Traefik is available and position tracker. Some of the application component we have, right, so are now available. So if you select if you simply select this guy default, these are our application components. You see position tracker is now shown here. Let's generate a little bit more traffic and simply click this guy. You see it is already encrypted and certificates are valid, so connection is secure. So I'm doing actually quickly generating some of the traffic. So you will see the graph we have actually updating here is set to 10 seconds. So let me zoom out. You see this is the 10-second graph, and let's navigate to go for the version graph we want to see. So guys, this is the default section. So they really improved the Istio the KLE as well. So simply if you want to click this guy, zoom in a bit here and go for the internal, you will see same stuff here, right? So let me show you the stuff if you want to. Okay, zoom in a bit. So yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. So you see, and traffic is actually coming from this Traefik, and let's generate a little bit of more traffic, and you will see that traffic shortly. You will see that some of the stuff is going to be routed toward our application, right? So but as I told you, you see this traffic is on HTTP. TLS offloading is doing here. If I navigate to this section, and if you click this guy, you will not see any mTLS section. Click this guy, you will not see any mTLS. So click this guy, you will see everything inside our communication, inside our default namespace, which applications are deployed. So our mTLS, right? So let me zoom in a bit here. So all this stuff is mTLS. You see the padlock here are mTLS, and communication is secure. So I shown you the way how to you can secure all end-to-end encryption. You can do that as well. But yeah, and also I do have videos regarding the app armor, I think cloud armor. You can watch those pretty good videos. And that is it, guys. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.